Florida, I have been trying to get back on schedule, but trying to catch up on sleep, and I don't know if I maybe caught a little bit of a bug while I was traveling, but I just felt fatigued and run down. It could have also been hydration or dehydration, and being off my diet. It could have been a slew of things. Regardless, was not feeling myself the last few days, and today I am going to the edge of the earth to dip my toes in the water and just find some kind of peace. So, edge of the earth is Hull, Nantasket Beach, Hull, Mass. And I call it the edge of the earth, especially when it's low tide, because it really does feel like the edge of the earth. So, where that earth meets the water, and the water comes up on the earth, and that just beautiful blend of this world and the next. But it really, for me, that is a place that is like, especially at low tide or when the tide is coming in, because kind of when it's being swept out to sea, it's like taking all the pollutants. It's like the end of the cycle, so it's taking all the pollutants out to be cleaned or cleansed, and then when it's coming in, it brings that whole fresh new tide, that whole fresh new circle in with it. So that is where we're going today, and I was trying to get here at 1 o'clock this afternoon to be toes in at 1:11, and again, I was just not feeling myself. So we are still making it before sunset, and we will be there at sunset. But that's where we're going today. So welcome along. Glad you're here. This one is also here's my shout out. My shout out is to Mike, Coastal Credit Union, because Jesus, somebody needs a vacation. That's all I can say. Somebody needs a vacation. And it's just even heavy on my heart. But like, I don't know what that boy is going through, but every time I've talked to him, it's like a weight is on my soul that I don't even know. I cannot even explain, but it's like this anger, this rage, and this sadness, and this brokenness all at the same time. Like, I don't know if he needs a wellness check, but I need to be taken off of his call list. So I have called the bank and asked them to remove me from his call list, and I'm awaiting a call back from HR or his manager. But like, my heart goes out to you, bud, but there is absolutely no reason why you should be speaking to another human being like you do, never mind a customer. I hope you don't have a spouse or a significant other, because I can only imagine the venom that you spew out your mouth to your partner, if that is your safe space. And from what I have seen of other relationships, right, your spouse, your partner is supposed to be your safe one. If the amount of venom you spew at clients is even remotely close to whatever you spew at that human, God rest their freaking soul. Like, I just don't understand why you go to the extent you do. Like, if I owe a bill, you just call me and tell me I owe a bill. I'm going to pay it. And maybe I like when people call me every month, because then I know that the payment is going through, and it's not just up to, the universal mystery of interwebs and electronics and robots. Like, maybe I prefer it, since I don't make a lot of money, maybe I prefer it if somebody I know is actually making the payment. Ever think of that? But instead, now every time you call, it's like I get verbally abused and harassed the entire time. Like, that's not cool, bro. Not cool. then you make me just angry for the rest of the day, and like I can't brush it off. I can't get it off my skin. I can't get it out of my heart. Like, my heart breaks for you. I'm sorry that whoever hurt you. And I hope that like you can find some kind of like strength and calmness in yourself to go get that healed, but like, or to not get that healed, because you got to do the work yourself, but give yourself that time, bro. Seriously. Have some compassion for yourself instead of anger towards everybody else. Anyway, I'm digressing now. I'm going to the ends of the earth to release you. And I hope you are released. And I hope I talk to your manager, and I hope that conversation goes really well. But like, bless your soul and leave me the fuck alone. Peace. So why is this the action? Why do I go to the beach to dip my toes in the water when I'm feeling like blah? Well, for one, I feel like it needs to be grounded. A yoga class would also be nice, so I am, once I've now paid lovely Mr. Mike, and I paid my phone bill and a couple other bills, and get some groceries, then if I have any left over, I will physically go take a class. My only challenge there is that, and I'm going to talk myself out of it now, is that yoga for me, if I go take a class, like right now, I just need to do yoga for my own body. I don't need to necessarily go take a class. Like I need a realignment for myself. And I do that through yoga. So it's about having the discipline to do it myself right now versus being in the habit and going to take a class because I want to try out a new teacher or anything like that. Oh, look at your puppy. Hi, baby. Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh, so cute. See, I love dogs. And Mike, after I've spoken with Mike, I don't like animals. I don't like anything. I don't like people. I'm agitated about it's bad. Like, boy needs to talk to somebody. Anyway. But I can't necessarily be the one to whatever. My point being, we're going to Hull because I need to dip my toes, and it helps me reground. There were other things I can do, like yoga will help me reground, dancing will help me reground. But the thing is, like, when I'm not in the mood to move my body because I'm like this, like putting my feet in the ice cold water in the wintertime is like the splash of cold water in the face. It's like the shock I need for my system, right? And granted, like, I won't, like, it's my baby step towards like an ice bath. But the thing is, like, I don't need an ice bath every day. Like, I know that there's a lot of people that swear that by them, but for the most part, I'm a really pretty happy camper. And I like my life. I really enjoy my life. And I'd like to see it keep going. But like, yeah, I'm working on my money problems. Yeah, it helps me right now to get that reminder, that call. But no, I don't want to be spoken to the way that I've been spoken to. No. Like, anyway, trying to get it off my chest before we get to the ocean, so that way the ocean can be the thing that carries it away. Whether it's at high tide, low tide, or in between tide. I didn't want to look because I didn't want to give myself an excuse not to go. When I get there, I get there, and I'm meant to get there. Okay? The point is that I'm going when I need to go, and it's working for me. It's on my schedule, and I'm noticing the patterns. I'm noticing that I'm feeling kind of a little delayed, a little fatigued, a little meh. And this phone call this morning at 9:59 did not, like, this should have been like 9:59, And then, like, honestly, like, I don't know, because there's like, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting up, and getting back into a routine, except for, like, I know I didn't, like, the thing that I had scheduled for this morning canceled. So I slept more. And I know that I needed the sleep, and I'm appreciating the sleep. But I need to start getting myself back into, like, I really appreciate getting up at 5 a.m. and doing yoga for myself. And so I'm trying to get back into that habit. Anyway, now I'm just going on a monologue, so wrap it up. But I'm excited to go to the edge of the earth, and my question for you today is, what do you do to reset or reground when you notice that you're having a hard time getting your motor going? Let's start the combo. Comment below. I swear I never checked the tides. It's out. Let's see if it's coming in. It looks like it's going out. It does. Because you see how the sand is still wet, but the waves are far out? If the sand was dry, it would make me think that it was coming in. This is fantastic. I can't wait. Low tide is at 5:04 and it is 4:11. And it is sunset. We're gonna go dip our toes. I'm gonna put on a time lapse. I'm in this white jacket with some nice blue. No, I'll bring the phone with me. Ah! Remember, friends, you have the day. You have the power to make the day sparkle. Go use it. I think we're gonna walk out in our bare feet. Maybe we'll go out. I'm looking at you now. We'll walk back with one. Do you see how beautiful these colors are? Like, can't even. We're on. We're getting splashy. We're getting splashy. Check out the waves. Oh mon Dieu. It's so cold. Oh. So I'm talking about the edge of the earth. Holy moly. This is magic. Just magic. Oh, my feet are so cold. Because I swear, if I were to explain it to anybody else, that as soon as I got my feet went in the water, I got the hot sweats, nobody would believe me. But I literally got back to my car and I like horizontal and like I was like nauseous, like I need to throw up. No, could it just, but it wasn't like when I was in the water. It was literally like as I got back, like as I was approaching land, I was like, I need to throw up. Got back to my car and like was dizzy. Like the color's coming back to my face now, but I was like white. Like my jacket. I'm pretty tan right now. Anyway, we're feeling a little bit better now. I did not feel good there for a minute. My toes are warming up. I'm gonna turn my car on. Get the heat blasting on my toes. I already feel lighter. Thank you, universe. It's all cloudy now, so we got in just in time. Just in time. Here's my question. What makes some guys want to be a dad versus not want to be a dad? Or what makes some guys like connect with their kids versus not? I just saw this guy with his 2 kids, no wife, no woman around, just him. His 2 kids. And they're like happy as ever. Oh my god, they're so cute. The little girl's like me running at the water. Whee! Adorbs. But totally confident, totally capable with his kids. And like, then there's other guys that I know that like don't know what to do with their kids. Where's the difference? Somebody tell me. And look at how beautiful that sunset is. Do you see that? Throwback to the time that I tried to sleep with my cats in my car here. Those poor animals. We couldn't sleep because there was too much noise, and then there was like police across on the main strip, and they were pulling a guy over, so it was loud, and there were sirens, and there were lights, and it was dark. But we literally tried to sleep here one night, and it did not go so well. And that was the night I like I lost my shit with them, and I yelled a lot because they just like, we went from here to the Sagamore Bridge park and ride. Wasn't any better. And at that point we were like, I want to say 10, maybe not 10 days, maybe it was only 5 days. I'll have to go back and look. But beginning of June 2023, and it was not a pretty night. Not a pretty night. But we survived that night, just like we will survive every other bad night that we have, and every other one that we've survived so far. But I am remembering that, and I am fondly, with deepest gratitude, thanking the universe for helping us through that night. That was a big night. Okay, we get our sockies on and our shoes on, and then we gotta go to the store. We're going to the grocery store, and we gotta get some mascara, moisturizer. We have moisturizer, mascara, groceries. That's all I can think right now. Case and point, I feel way better now. Way better. And you know what? Who knows exactly why or what the cream of the cup or the icing on the cake was, or maybe it was just a combination of everything, but all that matters is that I do feel better now and I am back on solid feet and I am heading in good directions. So thank you, universe. Love you. And we are off to the store. We need to get mascara, toothpaste, and so we can see better, we can speak better, and we can function better with some good nutrition from the grocery store. Maybe we just go to Market Basket and we get everything there. I think that sounds like a grand old idea. From the Grand Old Opry! Slow the fuck down because there's a lot of people around. I don't quite understand why there's so many people. It feels very much touristy right now. But maybe it's just because everybody's coming to walk at the beach because it's beautiful! Anywho's. I think that's what I wanted. Yep. Alright, we're going to turn off this phone because pretty soon you won't be able to see me anymore. And we are going to catch up with you in a little while. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. And remember, you hold the power to make today sparkle. So use it wisely, my friends. Crush it. Bye. Bedtime. Just for the record, I looked it up. That night that we were in question was June 2nd. June 2nd. Not 5 days, not 10 days into it. June 2nd. That was technically the first day that we were into it because we just listened through the whole thing. Leo. I think you got it, bud. I can't make this up. He's literally the most aggressive scrapper. Can you go pee now? He hasn't even gotten in the box yet. Anyway, June 2nd. Check it out. So yes, June 2nd. Not 5 days in, not 10 days in. The first day. But we had a long day that day. We drove all the way down we had been up since 5. Anyway, go check it out. Link below. But, I'm glad today ended it like it did. With nachos. The meal that always comes with a joke. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. Hug from my parents. And love from my kitties. And the dogs. The doggies. A nice big tall kitty full of water. Yum. Night, y'all.